Denmark. So admissions is usually 2 times in this particular country. That's September intake and January intake. So what is going to start very soon is the January intake. Now, before you even apply to Denmark, remember, Cameroonians, you do not have an embassy in Cameroon. So you have to, guys, if you are new here, please do not forget the subscribe button is below, and equally the like button is somewhere on your left hand side. Press the like button, press the subscribe button, and equally share the video so that somebody somewhere can benefit from this material. Now, I decided to do this video because many people have been asking for it on my Facebook pages. What is a blocked account? And I see it like a question which is very funny to me, but again, I understand that many people do not know. So I'm going to be telling you what a blocked account is. I will go ahead and tell you some countries that are asking for blocked account or similar things, so you understand, because in this study abroad journey, you need to actually know what you are doing. You need to know the money involved, and after you know the money involved, you need to know the method you are going to use. So before you apply to any country, you should put this into consideration. First, let's take a look at the blocked account. What is actually a blocked account? A blocked account, I would say it in a layman's language, in a language of the community, for the community to understand. A blocked account is simply an account you create in a bank. You put money in that account, then it is blocked. Like, you cannot have access to it until you move into that country where the money is. And when you move into that country where the money is, you may or you might get full access to the money, which means that it can be given to you completely, or you might still not get full access, which means that you are going to be getting just a portion of it every month. So this is my best definition of a blocked account, and nobody can touch the money. It means you blocked it, you closed it, right? Now let's take a look. Now when you put this money into this account, like I already explained to you, it is not going to be easy. In case of visa rejection, you have to go to the embassy where you actually applied for the visa. Then you tell them to give you a document to give to the bank to get your money back. So basically, the money in that blocked account is not going to be missing. You are still going to get it back, so you shouldn't bother yourself, but it's going to take some time, okay, and procedures as well. Now when you are trying to create a blocked account, use one email you can always remember. Let's take a look at the countries can give you access to create a blocked account, or countries that will permit you use a blocked account. We all know of the popular Germany, right? If you do not know, Germany is a popular country, one of the best in the European Union, and even the most industrialized country as I speak to you now. And if you want to study in Germany, be ready to get a blocked account. And when you create this account, you are going to be creating the account with a bank called Fiti Bank. There are several other banks, but I know of Fiti Bank. When you create this account, you are just going to go to the website. Then when the account is ready, the bank is going to send you the IBAN, account number, SWIFT code, I think something like that. Then you now use those details and transfer the money into that account. Now there are several other things I would say. Before we talk about that, let's take a look at how the blocked account equally works for Austria. Yes, I know what you want to say, and I would say relax and listen to me first. Austria is not really like in a form of a blocked account, but what you need to know is, first, we are not yet to talk about the amount. Those who have been watching videos already know the amount they need. For Austria, you pay from 0 to 23 years, you have a certain amount. For 23 years and above, that's adulthood, from 23 years anyways, you pay a certain amount. You need this money to be in your personal bank account. This is what Austria wants from you. You need the money to be in your personal bank account, and sometimes they will tell you, I mean the embassy or the diplomatic mission, when you go for your appointment, you will be asked to transfer the money sometimes to Austria and given instructions on how to do that. The reason for this is because they want to actually confirm if the money, the supposed money you are saying is yours, is actually your money. Because if it's your money, you won't have a problem transferring the money to Austria, right? So that is what the embassy needs. Remember, admissions are currently open in some schools in Austria, and for you to apply, you need to legalize your documents and authenticate them. I mentioned this. There are several videos on this page or on this YouTube channel talking about that, so we are not going to go into that. Then the next country is Norway. Now, remember, Norway was first of all tuition free. Then as of early 2018 or early 2019, they introduced tuition fee into Norwegian universities. So if you intend to study in Norway now, know that it is not going to be cheap for you. But after you've paid this fee, you still need to show your blocked account, right? If you check the Norwegian school website or the websites of the immigration, you are going to see all these details I'm telling you. The money used to be around $30,500, but now it has gone past that amount because of so many changes in Europe. So note that Norway is equally going to accept a blocked account after you've paid your tuition, and if you still have remaining tuition to pay, you have to also add to the blocked account. But probably I would say that if you pay your tuition and you manage to put the money for blocked account, you are good to go. So please put all of this into consideration. Then let's take a look at the next country, which is the Netherlands. Now, for the Netherlands, you are not going to create an account in a bank. Before you even do the application, you are going to see details on the school website. So what happens is you have to go through a central platform to do your application, your visa application for the Netherlands. Then when you do this visa application, not the visa application by the way, but the admissions to the Netherlands, when you get admissions now, the next thing is to pay the money. And of course, you proceed to visa application, right? Yes. But remember, you are not creating an account in Netherlands. You are not creating an account in a bank in Netherlands. The school already have a bank on their website, or they already have banking details they are going to give to you, tell you to transfer your tuition fee, money for your insurance for 1 year, and your visa application fee into that account, plus your living cost money for 1 year. The total into that account they gave you, then you also indicate that you are the one. There are details given on every school website. Then when you pay, it is now the school which is going to be applying for your visa to the Netherlands. So please, you have to put all this into consideration and look at the option that is really good. And trust me, the Netherlands has about 98% visa rate. And remember, this money would equally be given to you back when you enter the Netherlands. But before it will be given to you, you have to enter, then do your residence permit or collect your residence permit, because they are going to equally give you. You have paid for it. Collect your payments, then you go and do your medicals, insurance. That's after you've done your tuberculosis and all the rest. That's the money you are going to get. It's not a tuition. It's not the money for visa. I think they are going to refund money for visa, but you are not going to get your tuition again and the visa application fee. So please put all this into consideration. It's so important. Then let's take a look at the next country, which is Switzerland. What basically happened with Switzerland is that after you've gotten admission to study in Switzerland, you have to check well. There are a list of banks. I think those banks are found, I don't know how many they are, but in that their group, there are about 13 or 14 of them, the FINAPS members, right? So any bank that is found within that group is a bank that you can create an account in, put your money in case you want to apply for a Swiss study visa. So you have to understand these tactics. If you don't know where you want to go, book appointments, then I will guide you. Or you check this YouTube channel and watch video. And the money for Switzerland is like 18 to 21,000 Swiss francs. That's a whole lot of money. I think 13 to 14 million CFA francs. To those of you who are liking our videos, who are sharing our videos, who are commenting on our posts, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate. So today I want to talk about a country in Europe that is going to be open in July, August, and probably September against January, February 2025. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to apply for a school that is going to start in January, February 2025 in Europe, then there is a very good country I'm going to talk about now. But before I talk about this, please, have you shared the video? Thank you so much if you have done so. So this country in question I am talking about is called Denmark. So I don't need to go far again to explain some of the details I have said before. But if you really need to understand certain things, you have to check my YouTube channel using the name Milton Fonkwa. That's my first YouTube channel. I have 2 channels. So this particular channel is going to teach you what you need to know as an immigrant moving to Denmark for studies. But I'm going to give you some few details here. Application is going to open July, August, September, and some schools will charge you an application fee. So you should put this into consideration. Equally, remember, IELTS is very important. Do not also forget that for you to study in Denmark, you have to pay tuition fee per semester, and most schools are quite expensive, like they charge per semester. If you take a look at the school's website, you will notice that most of them, they charge from 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 euros per semester. It depends. Anyways, there are popular schools like University of Aalborg, University of Aarhus, Roskilde University, University of Copenhagen, Technical University of Copenhagen, just to name a few in Denmark. So admissions is usually 2 times in this particular country. That's September intake and January intake. So what is going to start very soon is the January intake. I hope you understand. Now, before you even apply to Denmark, remember, Cameroonians, you do not have an embassy in Cameroon, so you have to use VFS Global in Nigeria. When you get admissions, your school is going to tell you what to do, and which is possibly going to be payment of tuition deposit. As soon as you pay this money, it's usually around 5 million CFA francs, or around 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 euros, depending on your school and the program. When you pay, you can now begin the visa process. Sometimes when you pay this money, since you are paying in installments, like you are not paying in installments, I beg your pardon, you are paying for a semester, sometimes you may not be asked proof of funds, okay? But just get ready that after you pay this money, you may also require to show proof of funds. This is just to inform you so you know how to plan yourself. If you have more doubts, you can ask the university. This is for Denmark I'm talking about. There are so many advantages of you choosing Denmark as a study destination, and there is a video, I remember there is a video on the channel which I did about reasons why you should immigrate to Denmark as an international student. If you are a skilled professional, you are good to go in Denmark. If you are not a skilled professional, you do not need to panic. There are still jobs for you. These are just some few details, and more details are on my YouTube channel. If you need a one-on-one call with me, then you have to book an appointment so we find time and discuss about it. I hope this helps you. I'll be bringing more updates in the days ahead, so do not forget to subscribe to this page or share this video as well.